Okay. We are recording.
We are rolling.
We are live.
Live.
VE. Okay. Let's friggin' get into this. Okay, let me stop. Ew, I'm getting like Jeffree Star. Okay, no. Anyway, we're cutting that out. We're cutting that out.
Welcome to our first episode of Suspended.
Yes. Welcome to the Suspended podcast.
I am your co-host, Vanessa.
What am I?
And you are the other co-host.
Oh.
Because we are co-hosts.
Okay. I'm your co-host, Natalia.
I'm your co-host, Vanessa.
And welcome to our very first episode of the podcast.
Yes,
I'm very excited.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very excited.
Me
We're
too.
going to cover some pretty juicy stuff today.
I agree. But
Yes.
I think we should first start out with a little intro
Absolutely.
about
Let's
probably
start-
how we met, right?
Yes.
How this all came together.
How this all came together.
as you say, full circle.
Exactly.
To a full circle
How
moment.
it came to be. So, I worked at this place
Yeah.
for a while, for about like a year or so.
Mm-hmm.
And not long after I like started working there, you came along.
Yeah,
You
that was like
started working
last
there.
year, right?
Yeah.
Literally a year ago?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, has it been a year already?
Yeah, because I think I started August.
Oh
I started in
my gosh.
August. Yeah.
Yeah, I was working there for a minute.
Yeah, you were there for a
I
while.
was there for a while.
And then,
Thank God I'm out.
no, for real. Peace out. We were essentially just phlebotomists.
Or you're still a phleb.
Yeah,
But
still
I'm no
am,
longer a phleb
but
anymore.
No longer there.
Anyways, yeah, we were working there. I was working there, and you started working there, and like we just kind of like we just hit it off.
Basically,
Like, I was
I
like-
think like from probably it took like maybe a week or so, but my first impression,
Yeah.
like the first time I met you, like my
Yeah.
first impression was, oh, she's really pretty.
That's
Not
so
gonna
funny
lie.
that you say that because
Yeah.
that was my very first impression
You're lying.
too. I was
Don't
like,
even
I'm not
say
lying.
that. Stop it.
I'm
We sound
You said
so
stop
ridiculous right now.
No, but I'm so freaking honest. Like you are really really pretty. And when I first
Oh,
saw you,
thank
I was
you.
like, she's really pretty, and I want to see what she's about.
Really?
I want to talk to her.
Well, the first thing you said to me was, I remember I was sitting in the like the computer room, and you
Oh yes.
you came in the doorway in the hall, like in the doorway, and you were like, "Were you buying a car?" And I was like, "What?"
You were like, no.
No, I was like, I could have sworn I saw like somebody look like you
Yes.
buying a car outside my house.
I literally, it looked so much like you. Was it you?
No,
It was not
I
you?
don't think so. I
It was
still
like-
don't think so.
I saw somebody like outside of my window.
that was so funny.
There was like, it was like a Mercedes or like it was like a
Ugh.
car. I don't know if it was a Mercedes. I think it was. And there was two girls out there, and literally one of the girls looked exactly like you. And I was like, is that her?
You know what?
Like,
a lot
that
of
literally
people
looks like her.
keep saying they see people that look like me, and maybe
Yeah.
I just have a bunch of twins everywhere.
Maybe.
So if they're out there, just
Maybe.
like
We
in
just
the
have a
Matrix,
twin.
you know, when that guy's like, "I need more," when he's
It's like a
fighting
glitch in the
when he's
system.
fighting Neo,
Oh my gosh.
and he's like, he creates like a bunch of him. And he just keeps multiplying and multiplying.
Honestly, that would be a superpower I'd
Me,
want.
I wish. And then
I'd
he,
like have one of me clock into work and then the other me like here
right
at home.
Oh my gosh! But it would be the real me actually here.
Yeah, me, real
doing
me actually
nothing.
here. Literally nothing.
But
Absolutely
the
no
other ones
working.
are doing better jobs.
No 9 to 5.
Absolutely
Mm-mm.
not.
Absolutely
Absolutely
not.
not. As I'm working 10-hour days.
Oh my gosh. Me working.
But
like-
it's only for like 3 days. So I take
Oh,
it. I can deal
it's
with
honestly
it.
a perk.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm
'Cause
pretty
you get more
grateful
days
for the
off.
the place I'm at right now.
Yeah.
So I have a pretty doable
It's
schedule.
pretty nice. That,
I have Saturdays and Sundays to myself now as of tomorrow, which is going to be amazing.
Nice.
It used to be Sunday, Mondays.
Yeah.
Spend more time with my boyfriend too.
absolutely, because those are his days off too. Like
Indeed. Indeed.
nice,
Yeah.
because you have like 2 days with him instead of just like the one. 'Cause I'm assuming he
Exactly.
works on Mondays.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He is a
So,
working
yeah.
man. Working man. America's laborer.
Yeah,
That's what we strive
we
on.
want the man to work here.
We
That's why
do.
we're starting a podcast.
We do. Exactly. T.
The men put in the work. We sit back and relax.
Exactly. That's how it used to be. Why can't it be like that again? Like the day we started working together, but I forget how we like started talking. But I know like we had a mutual friend that we were working with at the time. So I feel like that got us to talk more.
Wait, who's the mutual friend? Oh, Me forgetting who it was.
She literally forgets everything
Dude.
about her past
I literally like.
jobs. Like she forgets that she was even there.
I'll be completely honest with you. I completely forgot that that's how we actually like started talking, was because of the car thing. I was like, oh yeah, that's how we started talking. Yeah, I completely forgot. I'm like Nemo. No, I'm sorry, not Nemo. Dory. Yeah, I am Dory.
14. What did she say? 42. I'm not even gonna say it because I can't remember it. It's okay. It'll come
Was
to
it like 242 Wallaby wasted me?
Yeah, something like
Me
that.
as fuck. Okay, anyway.
So
Yeah, that's
and
how
then we
met.
just started like fucking around.
We just started talking from there.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
goofing off. So then after like the whole talking and stuff, I think we like just made a date
We
to
just
like hang
clicked.
out.
Yeah, we just clicked. Like we would just like crack jokes and we just like bounced off of each other's
we had like
energy
the
a
same
lot.
humor. Like that's literally what got us vibing together, was like
Yep.
the same humor. And like I honestly think the thing that like clicked was SpongeBob. I just know that
SpongeBob brings people together.
it does. It really does. He does, and that's the whole point of it. And maybe that was the whole plot of it. It's
that was
just
the whole plot.
to be absolutely outrageous for people to
Yes.
talk about it.
Oh my gosh.
Because
The
to
amount
this
of-
day, it's hilarious.
It is. It really is. I not
Hilarious.
anymore though. Like the newer
Some
episodes,
of the newer episodes are a little bit
suck.
questionable because I think they're trying not
Too
to
kiddish.
Because back then, I feel like people would like be offended if those types of jokes were made today. I feel like certain people would be offended.
Yes, I feel like with a lot of comedy.
Yeah, I
maybe.
agree. A lot of old comedy cannot be brought back unless you want to get your feelings hurt.
Yeah.
But those are always the best kinds of jokes, is
And
when
they
your
are.
feelings are hurt.
Yeah. No, literally, like I find like SpongeBob, the older SpongeBob episodes were so funny,
I
and I was trying to watching some of the
know.
newer ones, and I was like, absolutely not. These are for like
Actual
like
kids.
9-year-old
Yeah,
kids.
actual kids.
like the older episodes were more like
the
for kids and
iconic
adults.
iconic pizza. Oh, that
Wait,
go off.
did we go off with that note?
Someone sign us
Was that good?
contract.
Someone said podcast and singers.
Get into it.
Oh my
You
gosh,
could
we could just
be-
do it all.
You can never be Justin Timberlake. I'm coming for you.
Didn't he get arrested?
No,
I thought he got arrested.
no.
He did.
For what?
I think he was like drunk driving or something.
No way.
I'm so
Google this right now.
Yeah, that's his mugshot.
He looks drunk.
He looks like he's borderline about to cry. He's like,
That's so sad because you know what? You have enough money to get yourself a driver.
honest. That is
Talk
so
about it.
true.
Talk about it.
For real.
For real.
Anyways.
Shame on you, Justin.
the tangent we just went off of.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. Me getting a DUI like in a month from now. I'm like, I'm arrested.
You're like, so I only had one. My boyfriend watches those videos of the body cam footages from the cops on
yes.
YouTube. And there
so-
was one where this man, like these two cops pulled over this young girl and her friend for drunk driving. Like they suspected of her like being drunk. And she...
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm already trying. I'm like trying not to laugh already. I'm sorry. Why am I laughing? Okay.
So the girl is like, they're kind of, the girl that's in the passenger seat is like, I can't be in this car. Like, I need to get out. I need to get out. Like, I need to get out. Like, she just keeps saying over and over that she needs to get out of the car, that she can't spit in there. She can't sit in
She's
there.
the
She
one
just
that's
wants
drunk.
to stand. No, her passenger.
Oh, the passenger. I'm so
The
sorry.
passenger's
Dory here.
intoxicated for sure.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
yeah.
she's just like saying how she can't sit in the car. She can't stay in there for that long.
Oh.
And yeah, she just keeps repeating it over and
Okay.
over again. She's saying like, can I just stand? Can I just stand? So finally they just let her stand off to the side, right? And she's like, I'm calling like my mom to come or pick me up or whatever. And the girl that's like they're actually trying to deal with, they're like doing all the breathalyzing tests, all the DUI testings and things like that. But it's the funny thing is it's not even on the actual driver, it's on the passenger.
Oh.
Because then they see her start to run into this like this car that like pulled off to the side, and she tries
Yeah.
to get in. They're like, ma'am, where are you going? Like you can't
Oh my
run
gosh.
from like
Yeah.
stop. Like
right. Like, man, what are you doing?
like a traffic stop. So
What are you
she's
doing?
like, my friend is picking me up. Like I need to go home. And I'm just like,
oh my gosh.
it was just like, she's like, okay, well, can I at least stand? Like, can I at least it was just a mess.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
I was
and it's
so
like not
confused.
Even, it's not even the driver.
No.
It's the passenger that has
the
nothing
passenger
to do
was the
like,
issue.
Oh my gosh.
Like, she was causing such a disturbance.
oh my god. I need to go, guys. My mom is picking
like
me
she
up.
ran and I really thought she was gonna like run, but like she just ran off to like a car that was close by. And I was just
my gosh. People are funny.
they were young.
That's funny. I'm
They
sorry.
were young girls. They probably were like 21 maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were young.
What was the driver like?
She was just like quiet, just following following the orders of what the other police officer was telling her to do. So
she's like, if anything, I'm the one in trouble here.
Right. She's like, I'm just trying to get my shit together.
Right.
She's like, this girl over here.
What?
Where are you going?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I can't imagine the stories that they have now.
My
to
gosh.
talk about that.
Oh,
They're probably no longer friends.
Probably not.
Yeah, because I'd be like, why'd you run?
What? Why'd you leave me?
Literally, why'd you leave me? Who's gonna take my car?
Right. Oh my gosh, that's so true.
The only thing I'd be worried about. Who's gonna take my car? Who's gonna pick it up?
Who's picking up my car?
They're like, ma'am, that's the last thing you need to worry about.
Right, literally.
You just blew above the legal limit. I don't even know how you're alive now.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny though. Oh wow. You know what that reminds me? Now that we're talking about being pulled over.
What?
How many times was I pulled over? Probably like 3 times. One,
really?
Because I was like speeding.
Knock on wood, I have yet to be pulled over.
Really? Oh my gosh,
only
good
time,
for you.
Well, that's a lie. I was only pulled over once for light being out, but that was because my dad refused to fix it until the weekend, but I had to work. I was crying. It was a mess, but he let me off.
That's good.
Nice.
Same. I was let off too once. The other 2 times I was not.
Were they all for the same thing?
The one was because I rear-ended somebody, but like going like 10 miles per hour. Like I was not even going fast at all.
Bad.
It was not bad. They still showed up to court, which I was like, y'all didn't have to show up.
They said, I'm gonna get my money.
For real. I was like, y'all didn't have to show up. Why are you here?
They said, I'm gonna get my money.
Like I barely hit you, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that was one time. Because it was raining and there was a puddle and like I couldn't brake in time, so I like slid into them, but like it was not bad. And then the one time I was getting out of college, and you know how there's like that long strip of road. Mm-hmm. Well, I was like going stupid fast.
There's always cops there, bro. Whenever you're getting out of college campus,
I know
there's going to be police.
Yes. And I knew it too.
What else do they have better to do?
And I knew it. No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because there was nobody there.
I'm gonna get one today.
To be fair, there was nobody there.
I'm gonna get one today.
No, for real. They're like, I'm meeting my quota today. Anyways.
I'm getting that overtime.
No, but he actually let me go. He was like, okay, ma'am, just letting you know, like, you're not supposed to do that. And I was like, yes, officer. Of course, I'll never do it again.
Did it again
a few years later, and I actually got pulled over, and I had to drive all the way like 2 hours to like court.
Dang.
Because I was going really fast. So
how fast? Tell us.
I was on the highway. Okay, no, I'm kidding. That does not justify it at all, guys.
How fast? Were you going over 100?
And it was on my way to a Lil Durk concert.
It's worth it then.
It was, guys. It was a Lil Durk concert. We actually didn't even end up seeing him.
Speaking of Lil Durk, my brother was like 0.0001% of the listeners on Spotify. He's like listening to Lil Durk like every single day of his life.
Hey, he's got bangers.
I was like, are you kidding me? Like, you know how they do that wrap up in the year? It's just like, oh, Lil Durk. And it would have been like, oh, Juice. And then it would have been like something else. Oh, featuring Lil Durk.
Oh my God.
I'm like, bro, do you listen to anything else?
He's a stan.
He was so funny.
I definitely had a Lil Durk phase. Like, he's got some really good songs. Oh, wait, I didn't even get pulled over. My boyfriend got pulled over. But this is what's twisted. I didn't get pulled over, but I felt like oh my God, I'm so stupid. Guys, I did not get pulled over. But on my way to the Lil Durk concert, I was per hour. My boyfriend on the way out of Lil Durk concert, miles per hour. So he got pulled over.
Dang.
I felt like I got pulled over too because I was also doing the same thing.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I don't know why I'm like, I got pulled over. I didn't get pulled over. I
That's
actually got away with it,
crazy.
but my boyfriend was the one that got pulled over. So I got away with it, but he didn't. It was bad.
You're crazy.
It was bad, but I've never done it since. I will never do that again, guys. I do not condone fast driving. Fast driving is not good.
Guys,
Okay, it is
don't
not
speed
good.
out there.
You know, follow the speed
Don't
limit,
speed.
y'all, because it could have been bad. It could have been really bad.
Reckless driving.
And yeah, no, that really like
That's a boo boo on you.
it was a
But
boo boo
that's
on
okay.
me. Yeah, it
You
was not
learned.
good.
You lived and you learned.
Yeah, kind of what our goals is for this podcast. So I'll go first. My plans with this podcast is just, I definitely want to have fun on this podcast for sure, and make people laugh. Let this be a source for people that just want entertainment or just to have something playing in the background, something fun, lighthearted, but still something, I still want to like talk about like serious topics and stuff like that, and talk about real world problems and things like that. Like I want to
Yeah.
get serious and stuff like that too, but I definitely want this podcast to
Be.
be fun too.
I agree.
I
I agree.
and make people laugh. I want people to watch this and be like, like this is cool. This is good. Like these girls are, I don't know. Just I want it to be fun.
Like, give us a chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
See what we bring to the table.
See what we
if
bring
you
to the
will.
table. We will not disappoint.
We will not. We will never come empty-handed.
Nope.
Never.
Yeah. So that's my goal with the podcast. That's about it. I mean, do you have anything you want to add? We're like kind of on the same boat. Like
Yeah.
same thing.
I agree. Definitely same things. I want to talk about things that actually matter.
Mm-hmm.
Actual
Absolutely.
conversation rather
Yes.
than gossip.
Right.
But I mean, who doesn't love a little bit of gossip?
A little bit of gossip here and there.
As
Or nobody.
Bridgerton used to say.
Yes. Oh.
Who doesn't like a little bit of gossip?
I need to watch that. I see a lot about it, and I've never really come around to it. But after we talked about it off the podcast,
She is an outsider. She doesn't like to watch shows that are hyped up because she doesn't want to be disappointed.
I'm like, mm-mm.
But I agree,
Everyone's
because
watching
most
it.
of the time when things are hyped up, they are a disappointment.
Yeah.
But I can honestly say from watching all 3 seasons and then reading the book,
Oh yeah, you've read the books.
yeah.
You're like, that's a 10/10.
Love the book.
Yeah.
Love the book, but the show's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the show. It's for the female gaze for sure. Like
I want that.
it's steamy.
Ooh.
It's literally like everything we fantasize about, like for men yearning for the women of their dreams. And it's just
See, that's how
nice.
she sold me. She said it's for the female gaze, and I said, okay, now I need to watch it.
Mhm. Speaking of shows and
Yes.
books,
Yes. Oh.
there's a debate that I wanted to address with the court.
Dun dun.
These are their stories.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Literally, these are their stories. So there's been well, I guess it's not even a popular debate because most people do say that books are better than movies.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I feel like there may be some movies out there that might be a little bit
Better than the book.
better than the books. I
Ooh.
mean, you can the only thing that's hard to people will argue with you and say is that you can describe emotion in books and you can make people feel that way, but you can also show them through emotion,
Yeah.
through actions though,
Mm-hmm.
on a screen. And I feel like if you watch actually like a good movie, I feel like then, and you actually like get moved by or you feel something from it, I feel like, and then it actually is a good movie.
Mm.
Then it actually is like worth watching.
I feel like people need to watch the movie first and then read the book and then see if they have the same thoughts and feelings on it. Just be like, okay, the movie was better or the book was better, because I feel like people may be a little bit more biased because they've already read the book.
Yeah.
And they already like have this image of like
in
what
their
it's supposed
head.
to be. Right.
You might be
and then
right.
when they watch the movie, they're like, oh, well, it was different in my head.
Right, like this
You
isn't how
know?
the book was.
This isn't how the book was. But you can also say vice versa for, watching the movie first and then reading the book.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I agree that
You know?
maybe I might try that because I've always read the book first
Yeah.
and then watch the movies. But I can say from The Shining, I'm
Yeah.
currently reading The Shining,
Okay.
but I've seen the movie first. So
Oh.
I heard the movie. The movie is good.
Yeah.
So, but the book
is a
is
good movie.
also pretty good so far. So I'm going to try to read. I'm going to finish the book
Yeah.
and then I'm going to see how I feel. Because the movie, and then I'll probably watch the movie one more time.
Okay.
Just to refresh
can
my
get
memory.
a
Get a
refresh.
little refresher. So,
With Coraline, I watched the movie first and then I read the book.
My favorite movie.
So good. I feel
Love
like
that
anybody
movie.
born in the 2000s and later is just like, we know Coraline. Oh, you were born in the 2000s. You were born in
No.
1999, right?
98.
Oh, 98.
Yes.
Anybody
I forget you were born in the
Disregard.
2000s.
Disregard. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It did come
I forget
out in
we're
the
not the same age.
2000s,
I feel like
though.
we're the same age.
It came
You're
out in the
older than me.
2000s, though. How old
did.
are you again?
How old am I? 24.
Oh. I'll be 26 this year. That's very scary.
No, don't let it be scary. No.
No,
but I completely understand.
It's a little scary.
It is scary. It is scary.
But it's okay.
It really is scary, but you know, we all got to do it. We all do it.
Unfortunately, you can't run from it. It's
Can't
just going to
run
happen.
from it. No, you just got to do
The
it.
numbers don't lie.
The numbers don't lie. Mm-mm.
So,
Honestly, but I find comfort in like, sorry, not trying to get dark here or anything, but like I do find comfort that like I won't live forever. Is that too dark? Like, I'm sorry, but like, but sorry, to go back to like Coraline, I saw the movie first and then I read the book.
and what do you think
I
about...
can honestly say, well, it's been a long time since I read the book, but I remember being like, oh my gosh, like the book was really good too. But there was a few things in the book that I wish were in the movie because I felt like, you know, there was, I don't know, something about like the Bell Dam. There was some difference there, and I was
Let's
like,
talk
"Ooh, they
about
could have
it.
added that to the movie, and it would have been probably even better, or a little bit more creepier."
There's
I
a
don't.
lot of conspiracies about
Yes.
the movie that they
Oh my
probably...
gosh.
I feel like there's hidden things in there to kind of give
Yes.
reference in the book, maybe?
Yes, I think so. It's been a while since I read the book, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Like, the little boy in the picture
Yeah.
frame in the house, like, that she actually lives in, he
Mhm.
drops his ice cream and he's crying.
right.
But in the other house and with the other mother, he has his ice cream and he's happy.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I just want to say, her and I both went on, like, well, not together, but like we've both been on like a deep dive of just like
Mhm.
all the Coraline conspiracy theories, and it is
a rabbit hole.
crazy. The rabbit hole, it's just
Like the well and the
So
stars and then the walk around the world where it's
Yes.
basically like
unsettling, but it's so good.
where like the cat, he says, she only shows you what you need to see.
Yeah.
And that's a very like realistic thing because
Mhm.
like here's like another reference to the Matrix again because I just watched that movie like a few weeks ago.
I need to watch it.
So
I haven't watched it. So
they
I don't
literally
know.
say they only show you what you want to see, based like just
to
from
like
the
make you
human eye.
happy.
Essentially, just to make you like content,
Oh, okay.
to just be like
to conform.
basically to conform to
Okay.
society. Yeah.
Okay.
So, that's kind of like I feel like almost like a comparison to that because like
Yeah.
she's trapped in a world that she is only being seen what she needs to
Mhm.
see to make her
To make her happy.
yeah
to
to make
stay.
her conform to
Yeah.
her
Selling your soul, basically.
literally
Yeah.
because she wants to sew button into her eye.
Yep.
So like
And
let me
the-
stuff you with all your good favorite foods
Yep.
and sweets and
Speaking of the food, did you see I don't know if it was a conspiracy theory, but I didn't notice that like the Bell Dam, she never ate anything. She never ate any of the food. Coraline was just munching, like she was just eating all of the food, but like she never even touched her own food.
I
'Cause
know.
she would only eat bugs. She would only eat or souls or humans or whatever, and like bugs.
yes yes
Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, I never saw that. I never caught that.
oh
Or like the
I
well.
didn't know that part.
Yeah, or like the well, like you said.
Yeah,
where-
when they said like you can see stars
Yeah.
from the other side or something,
Mhm.
and
And
it's like
Sorry.
you said, it's like almost like the well is the world.
Yeah, the well is the other world.
Yeah.
It's like through that door somehow she ends up like
And
in
then
like
like
an underworld almost.
and then like the hand from the mother
Yeah.
tries to drag her into there,
Mhm.
and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because
So like do you think the hand was returned back to the mother then?
no, they pushed it all. They crushed it.
Oh, they
But
did
the
crush
Rob
it.
Webby
Oh, that's
did.
right. That's right.
Mhm.
That's right. Yeah, they threw it in there, but then it climbed back up,
Mm-mm.
and then they crushed it. No.
Mm.
Oh wait, no. I think that was through the door. That was through the door. The hand
No,
was crawling.
yeah, she got
and
through
then,
the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they threw it because she tied it in her blanket.
That's
and then
true.
she threw it all the way down.
But if it's in the other world, in the conspiracy theory, if it is landing in the other world, the Bell
She's
Dam
back
probably went
home.
back.
She's probably back.
She's probably back. She got the hand back.
Or I mean, she
So let me fix
lost
my
a
hand real
hand
quick.
and it was just needles, so it's not like she could fix herself. I mean,
That too. She was also like she was a spider. Yeah. Though she made like she was like, I don't know, the world was like her web or something. It was just so, I just remember watching it when I was little, and I was just like so fascinated by the movie, but like so scared at the same time.
There's a conspiracy too about that lady, and when they were shopping for clothes, that the beldam had like a spy almost. Like,
was it a lady in the background?
Like staring at her, and then at one point there was a lady looking through the window or something.
I remember that, yeah.
At the gloves, right?
Yes.
When she wanted the gloves. And then she got a whole new outfit when she went to go see the other mother that night.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, oh, I didn't even put that together. Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah, because she didn't have the doll with her, and the doll was a spy. And she didn't have it with her. So who was watching? Who knew?
Right? Like the whole town is just weird. I feel like there's something going on.
There's something going on.
There's something fishy there.
You think like they like all know about her. They're all like, oh crap, we gotta like inform to her. We gotta give her these souls.
It's possible because like the YB's grandma doesn't ever let YB set foot on that place.
Yeah.
So and her sister, like maybe there's other children too, because remember when she's going through the tunnel, there's like there's clothing.
Oh yeah, there's the clothing of the children, of the souls.
Shoes and stuff.
Yeah, that's actually that's an interesting thing to say, because like I didn't even think about that. Yeah, her YB's mom would never let him step foot, almost like she knows. I mean, she knows that her sister had gone missing, but like maybe she knows more.
For sure. They grew up in that house together.
Yeah. Oh, they did.
So
oh my gosh, not me.
I wonder why she didn't go through the door.
Stop. She pushed her in.
Stop. She locked the door. She wanted to be an only child. She said, sorry, sis. Only room for one.
She said,
only room for one here.
Only room for one here. And I don't feel like getting my soul taken away. So
she said, she needs a sacrifice.
She needs a sacrifice. Okay. Bye, sis.
You want to talk about?
I have some here, but like I don't know if I want to talk about those.
Now that your dad's watching.
My dad would be watching this. Honestly, I don't really care though. My dad and I are tight like that.
No,
he don't care.
I know my mom will, but I don't care.
Embarrassing stories. I was gonna talk about some like embarrassing stories that happened to me in high school, but like the more I think about it, I don't really know if I want to air anything out like that, especially because there might be rats watching this, and they might be like, "Oh, I remember," or something like that. Fuck that.
They probably would.
They probably would, and I don't really feel like doing any of that. So no, thank you.
Something has been bothering me lately.
Oh,
it has to do with
what is it?
It has to do with with people just not getting it together. Entitlement. I'm gonna come for you. I'm gonna come for you.
Oh, for me?
For anybody.
Oh, I was like, for me? I was like, what?
I'm on my last straw here.
Oh, okay.
I'm being spread thin.
Okay.
Spread thin. I feel very...
She's feeling ways.
I'm running on like battery acid.
Oh. That's
feeling
not good.
ways.
Okay.
You know, if you will.
Okay.
The power within, you know?
The power within. You need your chakras to be aligned. People have been testing you too much.
No, I for real do.
Like,
I need like just a cleanse.
You need a little cleanse.
Let's
get rid of the bad spirits here in this place.
That is so funny. You know what? You should. I'll let you know if you can keep this part in. Okay, so I'll ask her if I can talk about if I can just say that part.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll just say that part. I know. Her name isn't even dropped. Nothing. And you know what? Maybe a lot of people. Maybe that's something a lot of people do.
You know what? If this podcast does well, we should get callers to just tell like the most like absurd stories that they've done to like.
I would love that.
Their exes or something like that.
Or
is that
like
bad?
Yes, or even if you think like you need like a second opinion before you actually put a plan in motion.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
The only thing we will not be agreeing to on camera.
Yes, exactly.
Or blackmail or anything illegal.
Anything illegal,
but
for sure.
But illegal, legally, sure.
Yes, exactly.
Like if you go to his house in the middle of the night and you like and he wakes up, that's fine. Not that my sister did that or anything.
Ooh, she's really airing it out. Okay. Maybe we might have to cut that out.
No,
too.
that's a funny story, and I'll ask her if I can bring that in, keep that in, because she might say yes.
She might say
because he was an actual piece of and you can keep that in.
You know what? And I will say though, after hearing why she did that, I have to say
No. When she told me this, it was so casual. She was like, I mean, she woke me up, first of all, at 7 a.m. on a weekend.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, why are you up so early? She was like, I just got home. I was like, where were you? She was like, I was at
so-and-so's
blank's
house?
name. Okay.
Like, it's 7 a.m. girl.
Found,
What do you...
he lied to me, so I found out something, so I went over there last night. It was like 4 a.m. and then I woke him up, but him. And then he was like, he woke up and she just kept going on like it was normal. And I'm like, I literally go, I wake up out of my deep REM. My REM was disrupted. I was more awake than I have ever been in my entire life. You could give me 600 milligrams of caffeine. That would not do me any justice to compare to how awake I was when she told me that.
You know what I just thought of? That little like cutout of like Squidward when he's sleeping in bed and his eyes go from like shut to like
and they freaking open bloodshot. That was me. I was Squidward. I was like, I don't have the capacity to talk to you right now. The mindset is not there. So don't talk to me give me another 3 hours to sleep and then we can discuss this. I was like, I'm hearing things. I'm hearing
You're like,
things.
am I sleepwalking? Did you actually like come into my room at 7 a.m. and tell me that you just like your boyfriend? Wait, was he sleeping too?
Yes. Because he told us his perspective when he came over for dinner the following day. Yes, she still was with him at the time after that. And I don't even understand how he stayed with her. Like,
he's like, there's something about that woman.
There's something
while
about
she's
her.
doing it,
he's literally hearing it, the song swing, swing, and it's like slow motion. She's like,
right.
That is so
he
literally
illegal.
told us, like, I asked him for myself to know that she wasn't exaggerating.
Yeah.
And I was like, did she actually like, or did she like kind of like put your?
There's just a little tease.
He's like, no, bro,
serious.
She damn near. He's like, I woke up like.
the man was having the sweetest dreams.
He was like, listen, everyone but my sister that night was in REM. Their fullest, deepest sleep. But her. She's kind of been a little rough around the edges, if you will. A diamond in the rough, if you will.
Yeah. Your mom was like, I understand where you're coming from.
Right.
But maybe let's not do that again.
Speaking of, I
don't feel like taking you out of jail.
No, for real. She's like, my mom ever told us is if any of us ever got arrested, we are she said, call somebody else because I'll leave you there.
That's so funny because my dad said the exact same thing. When I got caught stealing from said...
Oh, come on. We've all done it when we were like kids.
We've all done it.
You can't even say you haven't done it when you were an average little 12-year-old, 15-year-old little lad.
Exactly.
Going in the stores with your friends,
We've
feeling
all
all
done
cool.
it. We've all done it.
Yeah.
My dad literally was like, if you were going to get arrested that night, just letting you know right now, you would be staying the night there.
Yeah, that's what my mom said too.
You would be staying the night there because you need to learn your lesson. But luckily I didn't get arrested because I complied.
Yeah, and you were also like 15.
Was I?
They're like,
yeah,
go
like
home.
probably 16, 17. Yeah.
They're probably like, go home, bro.
I stole a makeup palette. It was like a $20 makeup
so
palette.
they're probably like, go home. Literally leave.
I literally walked out of the store and the lady was like, ma'am, you need to come back in. And I was like, why?
She's like, because you stole that.
Why?
I
like, no,
saw
I didn't.
your
What are you talking
grimy
about?
hands touch that makeup palette.
She's like,
I know you can't afford it.
I saw you stuff that makeup palette inside of your jacket, your winter jacket.
And what'd you say?
I said, what?
Of course you did.
No. Michael Jackson? No. I never. They're lying. The cameras are lying. The cameras are lying. It wasn't me. It was maybe somebody else with the same jacket. Couldn't have been me. I don't know what you're talking about.
You just complied at the end?
She said, if you don't come back in the store, I will call the cops.
Oops.
And she got me there. I was like, oh, okay, I'm coming back in. No, absolutely. Yes, let me get on my hands and knees. I will crawl back. I will do anything for you. Absolutely. I'll never steal again.
Well, yeah, at 15, you're like, oh my God, I'm literally going to the big jail and I'm going to be... Remember that fun fact I told you a while ago about the number one I said the number one thing that was killing people in India was self-inflicted due to selfies.
Yes.
Trying to take pictures. This is true. I watched a video, and literally, like, there was videos of people like trying to get these photos and then ending up like. That's crazy.
That is crazy, and I didn't know that was a thing until you told me.
Yeah. I was like, this one guy was trying to take a selfie with like the river in the background. There was like a group of girls too. There was a girl standing behind him, and he was trying to take a selfie. He knocked her into the river, and then she literally went into the river, and they found her.
Was there like a dam?
Wedged between two rocks. She was unfortunately deceased.
Can we emphasize how like scary rivers are? Rivers are so scary.
Yes.
They're huge and they're so deep.
And then they have those pockets, right? What are they called?
Oh, I don't know.
Where like if you get sucked in, like you could drown or something.
Or like the like where the dam is. Like there's like a dam and they get stuck on the. Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe like where there's like
there's like other pockets in the river.
Yeah,
and, like you can get
other
stuck.
pockets in the river.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, like it's scary stuff.
It is really scary. And my dad was like, "Oh, let's go kayaking in the river." No,
my boyfriend did that recently in South Carolina, and he took a picture of an alligator and he sent it to me, and it said gator.
Wait, it was in the same river that he was in? Oh,
it was a little bit far away though, but they were like, let's not get too close. I know.
No, let me stop because I've also swam in the ocean, so let me stop.
I don't think I could
never get in the river if there's a crocodile, but I've literally swam in the ocean.
I can never. That's ocean is so scary.
Oh really? Oh, you never swim in like ocean water?
No. Well, I went to Santa Monica when I visited California.
Okay.
So I was on the beach there. But I didn't swim.
Oh, you didn't swim? Okay.
I don't know.
You said
absolutely not.
You said no.
Also,
absolutely not.
Something about the ocean. Crazy that we've only discovered like 5% of it.
I can get in that's a whole other. Oh my gosh, that's a whole other rabbit hole. I can
and
literally
like the
impact
whole
right
like
now.
remember the things I told you about the whales?
Yes.
Like the whales beaching themselves in Australia. Like 30 of them died.
Poor things.
And then that anglerfish that washed up in Oregon.
Yeah, because anglerfish are like stupid deep in the water. Like you don't
almost damn near the ocean floor.
Yeah.
Like they're like black.
They're literally
because they don't see the sun. They don't get light. That's how deep they are in the ocean.
And they're blind, right?
I'm pretty sure they are because they have a light or something.
Oh, right, duh. It's dark down there, of course, Natalia.
So like, why was that washed up? What was it doing?
Yeah, what was it doing there? That's actually a really good question because, like, how do you get up there? Like, oh my gosh.
Do you think so? Like, you think you know how like when fish die, they float in the water. Do you think it was just floating up from the ocean floor?
That's interesting because like, how does that happen? Because
that can't happen because of pressure.
Yeah, right.
From the pressure.
That is crazy. That's really scary how we've only discovered like 5% of the ocean.
They found another ocean in Earth, like beneath Earth's crust.
Wait, what happened?
Or something.
Wait,
they found another ocean.
Oh.
Beneath Earth's crust.
Okay, that's...
What's living in there?
That's another thing that's going to keep me up at night.
What's living in there?
Like, what is that?
Huh?
What is that? What is that? Seriously.
Davy Jones' lockers in there.
The Alaskan bullworms down there.
Honestly, let's talk about Ellis Island.
Wait, who's that?
You know the boat that got people for like immigrants to America? Did you not ever pay attention in social studies? Do you know who Rosa Parks is?
I know. Yes. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I know about the Boston Tea Party.
Why you care about London events? Nobody cares about England.
I know. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
You're funny.
Wait,
you're actually funny.
I'm so sorry. I'm uneducated, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I only know SpongeBob references. I can't even talk.
She only knows SpongeBob, you guys. Her mind does not expand beyond that.
I don't have the mental capacity after that. Oh my god.
It's all her cats in her head is her cats, her boyfriend, Sparkles.
Sparkles. circles.
And
Nothing else. Oh my gosh, my brain only expands. I only have like 3 gigabytes of space in my brain, guys.
3 gigabytes. She has to back it up to the cloud.
Okay, so now our next topic is
Basically how I feel like our generation has kind of had a different perspective on how work-life balance should be equal.
absolutely.
And basically how we were pushed on. I feel like the older generation has that very much mindset of like, you have to work to live.
Yep.
And our generation wants to live and work. And I feel like it is possible, but they're always like, it's not possible. Like, you have to work every day to make a living.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you do. But you also want to do something, 1, that you love. 2, that you don't have to spend like your whole entire day doing.
Yep.
Like, it should not be that time consuming. Like,
Right.
I understand we need to make money, but we should not be normalizing long hours. Like, we should not be normalizing long hours. Mm-hmm. Like, I understand overnights, yes, for those people, but like, why is it that people at like grocery stores are working those same shifts? Like, that's absolutely insane.
And I feel like a lot of jobs we just, I feel like there's also, to go off of that, I feel like there's a lot of pressure, in the sense that like women, we have to, we're mothers, we have to raise our kids, right? Fathers, just everything that comes along with like being an adult. You have to pay this and that, take care of this and that, and it's just a lot. And to like work so many hours and still not get paid,
like the benefit of
paid
it all.
enough,
like even just like the benefit at all, like you get paid and you still feel like, okay, well, I still have to go back to the job tomorrow. I feel like you should want to look forward to work.
Absolutely.
And like, it should be something where it's not taking your life over, but if it's something that is your life, then of course bask in it, do that because you love it, but like, don't slave yourself away, because I feel like we're so, again, like we're put under a lot of pressure, like at such young ages, and we don't even feel like we've lived our entire our lives, even like in our 20s, and
it's like out of high school, just
straight to
grind
school,
it out,
straight to college,
straight to college,
work,
go to school and also work too on top of that, and it's just like, especially now with inflation, but like it's insane. And the whole like it's everything is just
suck it up theory too, like that's like suck it up, deal with it, that's like life. No, it's not. No. I don't agree with that.
There's so many ways to make money,
and I don't agree that that's life. It's not just life. Like, life should not be like
a burden. Almost,
it really shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be like a drag.
Yeah, right.
And for some people maybe it's not, and that's great, but
I do also want to point out
like
that
a large population it is.
Yeah. It's really, for a lot of people, it's very much, it's like, oh my gosh, like even, I mean, just working a 9 to 5, like I'm like, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, literally.
to be so for real, like I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I don't want to clock in. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I don't see myself ever working for anybody else than myself.
I agree.
Because it sucks.
I would like to, and I think it's reachable. Even though a lot of people don't think it is.
Yeah, I think it's definitely achievable
if you really, really want to, and you really go for it, for sure.
There's so many ways to make money. I feel like some people are different though. Like my boyfriend, for example, he is a very laborious person. Like he wants to work in like a union. He likes, working hands-on and doing things like that. Like for some people, they just have that. They just have that in them to do that. Me, on the other hand, I don't ever, like, just thinking about that makes me want to curl up into a ball and like never like see the light of day. Like I don't ever want to do that. I'm very much like, I just want to like, be in the comfort of my own home, work in my own hours, and not have to slave away to like a 9 to 5. And I mean, I understand that's very privileged to say, because a lot of people don't even have that choice. A lot of people don't even have that ability to even like say like, oh, I can do this and I can do that, or all this. Like, some people just don't have that, which in that sense we're very privileged. But like, if we're speaking like us, I guess, I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Like, we definitely take what we have for granted sometimes.
Yeah.
And we do have to, I definitely think, personally, I think I agree. Like, I have to start taking what I have for granted more, and like start appreciating the things that I do have, and stop wasting my life wishing for the things that I want to have
Yeah.
rather than like trying to make them achievable, you
Mhm.
know? And I feel like that's kind of what I'm struggling with, like, is like trying to find inner fulfillment.
Yes.
Rather not academic, because I can do that, like academic wise, like achievement wise, that will always like, you'll never feel like fulfilled that way because there's always going to be
Absolutely.
another goal after that.
Yes.
Like, okay, I
Yes.
graduated, I got this degree, and there's the next thing. Okay, I
Mhm.
got that, and now there's
Yep.
the next thing.
Yep.
So you'll
It's
never
always
feel
a constant
fulfilled that
battle.
way. Yeah, unless
Yeah.
you find that other part of you
Mhm.
that like who you actually are, and you feel fulfilled within yourself with that part.
Mhm.
Then I feel like that's the only way you'll feel like actually happy.
I feel like the human experience is very like, you know, you always want whatever is the next thing. Like you said,
Yeah.
like you get one thing, you get it. Okay, that's something that you did. Okay, now what now?
Yeah, so
It's
like
very like
materialistic things like
Yeah.
that, and I feel like physical things
Mhm.
like that are always never going to be enough.
no.
So there's always going to be something else, like you said.
Yeah.
So
There's always something.
there's
else.
always you have
There's
to
always something
find
else.
something that you're going to make you feel fulfilled.
Yep.
That's not gonna, that you're not gonna feel like always is gonna be like another goal ahead of it.
Mhm.
Like,
right.
I finally hit this goal and
You're
I
comfortable.
feel,
You like it.
I feel good.
Yeah, you feel good.
Yeah, and
And I feel like that's what a lot of people want. That's, you know, a lot of people
idea,
want that.
right? It's
yeah.
the idea. It's a perfect idea.
what a
of
lot of people want, and I want
it's
that.
just hard to try to achieve.
It's hard. It's hard to, yes, especially there's just so much. There's
Mhm.
just so many outside factors. Like, you want to achieve this goal of just being able to enjoy your life, your day-to-day life, without feeling like you're just like dragging your feet
Mhm.
and like trying to like
Exactly,
you know,
and
like,
just,
survive
like-
the next day.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's tough,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
It is,
And-
because you always feel like you never have enough time in the day
Yeah.
to do everything that you want to do,
Mm-hmm.
based on like your schedule and how crazy it is. And
Right.
so many things fall apart
Yep.
and just don't
Oh my
have time
gosh,
for it.
It's tough. Yeah. The
And then
human
I go
experience
crazy.
is very
Scary.
a lot, very scary.
Sad.
Yeah, it is. And not trying to like, you know, laugh about it, because yeah, I don't know, I just
It's a sad moment.
ha ha, I'm trying to cope right now, but ha ha, I'm scared.
Haha, scared. Thank you all for joining us on this very special first introduction to our podcast.
Yes, thank you so much for watching and listening, whatever you're on.
We hope you enjoyed hanging with us for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we did not disappoint nor annoy.
Exactly.
So-
I hope we brought you some laughter, some good old times,
And some thinking.
some critical thinking skills,
Some thinking.
because we know I don't do that.
Yes, you do. In a different way.
In a different way. Exactly.
Alrighty, guys. See you next time.
Yes. See you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye. All right, cool.